Do you want to be healthier, yet you just don't know what to do? All these shows telling you this and that, but nothing seems to work. Well, listen close. Golden State Media Concepts has got something great for you. The Health and Wellness Podcast dedicated to workout trends, healthy eating habits, diet, and everything about healthy living. Join us in our banters as we help you not just live life to the fullest, but live it to the healthiest.
Welcome to the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Podcast Network. I am your host, Sarah, and I hope you are having a wonderful week so far. It is Tuesday, and it feels, I don't know if it feels like Tuesday or if it feels like it's later in the week or if it feels like it's a month ago. I don't really know what day it feels like, honestly, and I'm not exactly sure about what that says about me right now, but it is, in fact, Tuesday, and today we are going to talk about some of the benefits, some of the health benefits of massage. Obviously, massage, there's the obvious benefit of it making you more relaxed, maybe helping to relieve stress, but there are actually numerous benefits to this. It used to be that, you only got massage in maybe a high-end spa, but now, you see massage everywhere. You see they have the chair massage that you see in airports, or sometimes they have chair massage that comes to your place of work, depending on what type of environment you work in. All kinds of places that you can get massage nowadays, and it comes at various price points depending on what type of massage, how long the massage is, etc. But it is definitely a lot more readily available. If you haven't tried it, you may want to. Of course, not everybody likes to be massaged. Not everybody likes, not everybody feels comfortable in this type of environment. It really just depends. But also, a good massage therapist will understand and work with whatever comfort level you may bring to the situation. So, according to the Mayo Clinic, massage is a general term for pressing, rubbing, and manipulating your skin, muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Massage may range from light stroking to deep pressure. There are many different types of massage, including these common types. Swedish massage, which is a gentle form of massage that uses long strokes, kneading, deep circular movements, vibration, and tapping to help relax and energize you. Then there's deep massage. This massage technique uses slower, more forceful strokes to target the deeper layers of muscle and connective tissue, commonly to help with muscle damage from injuries. There's sports massages. This is similar to Swedish massage, but it's geared toward people involved in sport activities to help prevent or treat injuries. And then there's trigger point massage. This massage focuses on areas of light muscle fibers and can form in your muscles after injuries or overuse. These are just a few. I mean, obviously you've heard of, I'm sure, like hot stone massages, and that involves probably one of those techniques, but then also with the hot stones that are placed on you, there's a variety of different types of massage, but these are kind of four of the more common ones. There's all sorts of massage. There's the massage that you can even get at home. Maybe your significant other is kind and will massage whatever it is that is aching at the moment, your shoulders or your feet or your back or whatever. There's massage machine isn't quite the word I want to use, apparatus that you can buy now to help massage. your sore muscles. So there's all kinds of things that you can do for even home use of massage. You don't have to necessarily go to a massage therapist, but it depends on what is going on with you. If you don't know what you're doing, you may not want to do anything too crazy or strenuous. I actually have a couple of friends who are massage therapists, but my one friend, I was living near her when she was doing her training, and she had to have so many hours of massage before she could get her, I don't know if it's a license or a certification. I apologize for not remembering that. So she had to do massage on a whole variety of people and body types. And so I was lucky enough to get to be one of the people that she massaged in order to get her hours. But she was telling me how frustrating it is, since she had gone through this very extensive training, and she's had even more training. She's gotten certified in other kinds of massage since then. But even in her initial training, she got really frustrated with a friend of hers, possibly a boyfriend of hers, who was trying to be nice and massaging her back, but he was doing it in a way that she had learned could be damaging to muscles. And so she had to stop him and explain what he was doing and how he should do it differently, which, can kind of probably ruin the moment, depending on what that moment is, if it's just friendly or romantic or whatever it is. But so there are things, of course, to be aware of, and you want to make sure that you are getting massage in order for it to be beneficial, not to do any kind of, you don't want to do any kind of damage to your muscles. So what are some of the benefits of massage? Massage is generally considered as part of complementary and integrative medicine. Again, this is according to the Mayo Clinic. It's increasingly being offered along with standard treatment for a wide range of medical conditions and situations. Studies of the benefits of massage demonstrate that it is an effective treatment for reducing stress, pain, and muscle tension. While more research is needed to confirm the benefits of massage, some studies have found massage may also be helpful for anxiety, digestive disorders, fibromyalgia, headaches, insomnia related to stress, myofascial pain syndrome, soft tissue strains or injuries, sports injuries, temporomandibular joint pain, or TMJ. So those are the ones that need more studies, but some studies have found that massage can be helpful. And for things like anxiety, sure, it depends on what's triggering your anxiety, but massage may be helpful in terms of helping you to relax, helping you to focus your attention elsewhere besides just zoning in on that anxiety. And headaches, again, it depends on what kind of headaches you get, but if your headache is being caused by muscle tension from, sitting in a computer all day, then massage may very well help that. And different kinds of massages, I know that there are all kinds of tips and suggestions for different types of headaches, for places that you can apply pressure to try to help relieve some of the pain and pressure of a headache. So yeah, there's a lot of just advice out there on what you can do to help different kinds of ailments. Insomnia related to stress, that makes sense. If massage can help with stress, then hopefully it will help with the insomnia being caused by the stress. And so there are a lot of different types of a lot of different benefits for massage. But beyond the benefits for specific conditions or diseases, some people, of course, simply enjoy a massage because it can produce feelings of caring, comfort, and connection. Despite its benefits, though, massage isn't meant as a replacement for regular medical care. You let your doctor know if you're trying massage, and be sure to follow any standard treatment plans you have. So there, again, I mentioned the suggestions and the tips that you often hear. And if someone tells you that X, Y, or Z is going to be cured, or just, that it's going to take care of completely whatever disease, you have, that's going to be taken care of by massage, well, don't just take that at face value. Get a second opinion. Definitely talk to your doctor. Of course, massage can help with a variety of different ailments, different things that can go on in your body. But if someone says, I don't know, let me just throw out, this type of massage will cure your cancer, well, you may want to take that with a grain of salt. You may want to look into that more and not just stop doing all of your treatment. That's kind of an extreme case, but don't just stop what you have been told to do by your doctor. Work with your doctor, if you have a massage therapist, and make sure it's a very well-trained and certified massage therapist. Make sure they are knowledgeable in what they are saying they can do if it is supposedly helping you to combat whatever disease or ailment they are saying. So you always want to ask questions. Don't just take anything at face value. We are going to take our first break of the podcast, and when we come back, we'll be talking more about the benefits of massage. So stay tuned. You're listening to the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast, and I'll be right back.
Still on the search of that one true love? On the limbo in this crazy world of dating, marriage, relationships? Well, listen to the Golden State Media Concepts Relationship Podcast, your one-stop podcast for everything about relationships.
Massage. And as I mentioned at the beginning, there are all kinds of different sorts of massage, from kind of the really basic quick 15-minute chair massage that you might get in an airport, where you are sitting kind of upright in a massage chair. Your shirt remains on, they just kind of do your shoulders, etc. Or up to you strip down to whatever comfort level you have, and then even those types of massages have a lot of different varieties depending on what type of room you're in, what type of massage table they have. I had one massage that they had a heated, I can't remember if it was an electric blanket or if it was just incredible. And it must have been an electric blanket because it stayed warm through the entire time. No. I was wrong. One massage, they had the thickest, comfiest, fluffiest duvet I have ever seen, which was awesome. But the massage I'm thinking of, the table itself was heated. That was lovely. So yeah, there's all kinds of different things that can happen. The environment can be different, the music can be different, it just really depends on where you go for the massage, what type of massage it is, etc. So I've experienced maybe not a huge variety of massages, but a decent variety, I guess. Nothing like, I don't know, nothing maybe considered, I don't even know what would be considered out there, but maybe some of your run-of-the-mill basic kinds of massage, from the in-home massage that my friend who was in training gave me, to the heated massage table, to the fluffiest duvet in the world. Makes me think of that scene from Despicable Me. It's so fluffy! Let's move on. Okay, so risks of massage. There are benefits to massage. There can be risks. As with everything, there's, two sides of the coin. So what are some of the risks of massage? Well, most people can benefit from massage. However, massage might not be appropriate if you have any of the following: bleeding disorders, or if you take blood thinning medication, burns or healing wounds, deep vein thrombosis, fractures, severe osteoporosis, severe thrombocytopenia. And, most of those make a lot of sense, right? If you have a fracture, well, you could probably still get a massage in other places on your body, but you're not going to be wanting to massage that area unless it's some part of physical therapy. But, you're not going to just have anyone massage that. Burns or healing wounds, obviously you want to keep those clean, dry, unmuddied unmolested, unrubbed, you don't want to be messing around with that kind of thing. So severe osteoporosis, these all kind of make sense, right? So of course you should discuss pros and cons of massage with your doctor, especially if you have any of those just mentioned, and or if you are pregnant, or if you have cancer or unexplained pain. Again, asking questions is key. Doing your research is key. Finding out what might work best for your body is definitely key. And everybody's body is different, of course. Some forms of massage can leave you feeling a bit sore the next day, depending on how deep they go or how extensive the massage was. But massage should not ordinarily be painful or uncomfortable. If any part of your massage doesn't feel right, or if it's painful, you need to speak up. Make sure that you are communicating with the person who is doing your massage. That is your right, to be in communication with them. Don't just lay there and suffer in silence. Make sure you speak of it. Most serious problems come from too much pressure during massage. If it hurts in a way that you don't think it should hurt, mention that. Have them go a little lighter. And they should have been trained to do a variety of techniques and at a variety of levels of intensity. So it's really, you should be in control of the level of intensity that your massage is. If you've never had a massage, maybe you're thinking, well, what should I expect? I'm a little freaked out. I don't know that I want to necessarily have a massage. Well, let's see. Some things that you should expect during a massage. You don't need any special preparation for your massage. Before the massage therapy session starts, your massage therapist should ask you about any symptoms, your medical history, and what you're hoping to get out of the massage. Often they will have you fill out paperwork, kind of like when you go to the doctor's office. Your massage therapist should explain the kind of massage and techniques that he or she will be using during the massage. There should be communication involved in during this process. In a typical massage therapy session, you undress or wear loose-fitting clothing. Undress only to the point, like I said before, that you're comfortable. You generally lie on a table and cover yourself with a sheet. You can also have a massage while sitting in a chair, fully clothed. You often see that in the airport. Your massage therapist should perform an evaluation through touch to locate painful or tense areas and to determine how much pressure to apply. Depending on preference, your massage therapist might use oil or lotion to reduce friction on your skin. Tell your massage therapist if you might be allergic to any ingredients. This is an important one. If you've listened to the podcast at all, you know that I'm allergic to a lot of crazy things. And one of the things that is one of the things that can be calming to a lot of people is lavender. It's not calming to me. Many massage therapists will integrate some form of aromatherapy, whether that is scented candles or even aromatherapy in terms of I had one massage therapist who would have a hot washcloth or towel that she would put a little bit of the oil on and then have it under the table when I was lying face down, so that I could breathe in those lovely. It was usually like eucalyptus because that would help my sinuses. But if it was lavender, that would have made that massage incredibly, incredibly unhelpful and not fun. So make sure you speak up. And if you walk into a room and they have anything that you are allergic to, don't suffer in silence. Speak up and mention that you're allergic to whatever scent is going on in the room around you. Maybe they can move you to a different room, whatever, but don't just give yourself a massive allergy attack or something like that because you don't want to speak up. And probably most people are better at speaking up than, I'm getting better at it. Throughout my life, I may not have said anything, but I'm getting better at saying, hey, you know what? I really don't want to be in pain in my, I don't want to have headache. I don't want to be sneezing and feeling sick for the rest of the day just because I wanted a nice massage. So yeah, speak up. On that strange note, we are going to take our second break of the podcast. And when we come back, we'll be wrapping up this episode on the benefits of massage. So stay tuned. You're listening to the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast, and I'll be right back.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
Welcome back to the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast, where we are speaking about massage today, the benefits of massage. And I was speaking before the break about, communication. I've mentioned that many times during this episode. Make sure that you are communicating. Make sure your massage therapist is communicating, because they should ask you questions and you should be able to tell them what areas you want them to focus on or which areas you may be concerned about. And, you just need to be upfront and have some good communication. A massage, back to what to expect during a massage session may last from 10 to 90 minutes, depending on the type of massage and how much time you have reserved. No matter what kind of massage you choose, you should feel calm and relaxed during and after your massage. If a massage therapist is pushing too hard, ask for lighter pressure. Occasionally, you may have a sensitive spot in a muscle that feels like a knot. It's likely to be uncomfortable while your massage therapist works it out. But again, if it becomes too painful, then speak up. What should you look for in a massage therapist? This can be... It's like anything else, right? You have to know the questions to ask. You have to find someone that you like and feel comfortable with, who you feel like you have a good communication, a good rapport with. You don't want to have someone that you aren't comfortable with, because you're not going to relax during a massage. So ask your doctor or someone that you trust for a recommendation. The two long-term massage therapists that I've gone to, oh man, I miss those days. I used to get pretty regular massages. One was after I was in a car accident many years ago, and I had a friend recommend a massage therapist. She was really, really well trained, and she was also studying to be a nurse. She was amazing, and I would see her on a regular basis. And then later I had a second massage therapist who was actually a friend of mine and offered to give me fairly regular massages, which was, again, awesome. But it's been a while since I had a regular massage therapist, and now that I'm doing this episode, I'm thinking I should look into that. I need to find one now that we've moved a couple of times since I had those relationships. Anyway, ask your doctor. Ask someone you trust. Most states do regulate massage therapists through licensing, registration, or certification requirements. Don't be afraid to ask these potential massage therapists questions. Maybe some questions like, are you licensed, certified, or registered, depending on the state? What is your training and experience? How many massage therapy sessions do you think I'll need? What's the cost, and is it covered by health insurance? Those are some really good basic questions to ask as you are establishing this relationship. So what is the bottom line? Well, the bottom line about massage is that you should brush aside any thoughts that massage is only a feel-good way to indulge or pamper yourself. It can be, sure, it can be lovely. But to the contrary of that, massage can be a powerful tool to help you take charge of your health and your well-being, whether you have a specific health condition or you're just looking for another stress reliever. You can even learn, of course, how to do some forms of self-massage or how to engage in massage with a partner at home. Self-massage, of course, works great for the areas that you can reach. Otherwise, less helpful. But again, there are tools that you can buy. We have, my husband actually just bought a massager that I cannot remember the name of off the top of my head. I apologize for that, but it's pretty amazing. He likes me to use it on him after he comes home from the gym. It's got 6 different levels of intensity. It's got a whole bunch of different attachments for what you might be targeting. If you feel like you have knots and your muscles are really tense muscles, there are different attachments for all of those. But again, you want to be careful. You don't want to apply too much pressure. You don't want to injure yourself because you don't know what you're doing. So be careful. You can always find there's a million videos on YouTube, and every product has videos. So watch some of those if you aren't sure what to do with that. If that's the way you learn, watch a video. If you learn through reading, find some articles on the product that you have. Ask questions of someone who maybe has used it before or who uses it in a professional setting, etc. But there are ways that you can do massage at home. And yeah, there are tools that you can buy from just the small little handheld massagers that vibrate a little bit to the hardcore. This thing looks like a drill almost, and it's kind of that shape, but it really helps my husband's sore muscles after he comes home from the gym, and it has been helping my sore shoulders, which I don't know if I slept wrong or if it's the way I'm sitting at work or if it's a combination thereof or if I'm doing something weird at the gym that I don't realize. But I have had some massively sore shoulders the last few days, and the massager has definitely been a huge help with that. But mostly that's just to say that there are other options than, if you don't feel comfortable or if you maybe can't afford to go to a regular massage therapy session, whatever that may be. And you remember back at the beginning of this episode when I was talking about the different types of massage, and I listed just a few, and I said that those are just a few because there are many, many different types that were not listed in that very brief list. And I read somewhere, I just had to find it again, that there are about 80 massage therapy styles out there. So yeah, that list of 4 or 5 that I mentioned at the beginning, if you were sitting there thinking, hey, what about Asian massage? What about Thai massage? What about reflexology? What about all these different kinds of things? Yes, you were right. And to really talk about all of those in depth would require a much, 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 much longer podcast episode than we have time for. But there are about 80 massages, and they come and styles kind of come and go in popularity depending on what's trending, etc. And as I mentioned before, all types of massage involve pressing, rubbing, or manipulating muscles. Some of them involve long, smooth strokes. Some of them involve like shorter, more percussive kind of, that wouldn't really be a stroke, but movement. And your massage therapist might use hands, fingers, even forearms, elbows, or sometimes feet are used, just depending on what type of massage you get. And this actually reminds me of the one therapist that I had, the one that was also studying to be a nurse, who would do this amazing thing to my back that it definitely involved forearms, but maybe elbows. I mean, she would kind of just move all the way down my back. Of course, I was laying on my stomach, so I couldn't really see what she was doing, but it was amazing, and I now really want to go back and get that that lovely whatever it was that she did with her forearms and or her elbows done to my back. Maybe I can teach my husband how to do that, except that I don't know what she did. So I first have to find out. At any rate, I hope this gave you a bit of an overview on massage. If it's not something that you've done, it's something that you're curious about, you should definitely try it out. So thank you so much for joining me for this episode of the GSMC Health and Wellness Podcast. Join me again next time, and in the meantime, be well.
You've been listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Health and Wellness Podcast, part of the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. You can find this show and others like it at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Just type in GSMC to find all the shows from the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network, from movies to music, from sports to entertainment, and even weird news. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed today's program.